out again.
So let's talk a little bit more about, what are the things that get you up in the morning, Ron?
Well, for someone who works in the middle of the globe, basically, when it comes to the time zones, what basically keeps me or wakes me up in the morning would be my own what do you call this? My own belief and of hope that every morning will always be a new blessing for everyone. So I always look at the point of hoping that there is something news or some good news that would wake me, or that would open up my day. That would it would be something that would make my day all right. But of course, it's not always that you get such good news, but it's just that the hope of having is enough for me, basically. That's on a personal level. While on the business level, since I'm working or looking after two different regions, what wakes me up is make sure that we have the Asia and the Pacific region taken care of properly by the team, making sure that that the team are looking forward to the events that will happen for the EMEA region will also be taken care of. As you mentioned, we as part of the customer experience team, our goal or what keeps what wakes up what motivates us in the morning is just the opportunity to work with different customers and provide them assistance as they need us.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I mean, just to sort of add a little bit of humanity to that point is that, for the last few months, we've been working from home. Every day for me has been a t-shirt day. But as you can see today, I've got a collared shirt on. You know what I mean? So, these are the things that get us up in the morning. We want to represent our company the best that we can. We want to be a spokesperson for our company. We want to again give that feeling to our customers that we're here for them, and together we're in this together, and together we'll get through this together. So I think that the word together seems to be a word that permeates throughout all of our conversations, is that we not only do it for ourselves, but also we work together to provide those services for our customers the best that we can. And together is the only way we achieve things. So how about you, Lisa Marie? What would you say?
Well, I think the first thing when I wake up in the morning, it comes down to choose your attitude.
That's awesome.
I also know, because attitudes are really contagious. We all know that, it's been proven, as if I'm some kind of a scientist. But the one thing that I know, when I walk out of the door, I have the opportunity to really make a difference in people's lives. And I know that can be it can be in such a small little way. So when I go and buy my petrol and I pay for my petrol, and the guy at the servo says to me, would you like a receipt or whatever? As I'm walking out, I can just genuinely say to him, have a nice day. When I'm getting my coffee and walking out of my local cafe and I see the regulars, I can smile at them and say, have a nice day. These are genuine, small interactions which can actually change how people feel for a few seconds or a few hours, or just in bigger ways. When I come to work, when I come to work, when I walk from the bedroom to my lounge room, my global teams, those little actions can really just explode through every single region. So all the people that I'm interacting with, Sam over in Dallas, when I'm logging on and she's logging off for the day, Ron, when it's 3:00 and he comes online, all of the support teams that I'm dealing with, every single interaction is genuine, and every single interaction, my aim is to bring them some joy or just to spark some really nice emotions. And when it comes to our clients, this has been a really challenging year. It's been a rough year. We've been on the end of those phone calls where we've got clients who are just sort of hustling to keep their heads above the water, and they're trying to fill out government paperwork to try and get assistance. But what can I do? I can put on my superhero cape and I can take care of everything my end to make life easier for them and to make them feel good about themselves. So that is what gets me up in the morning every single day.
That is awesome. And you know, there's a few things that you touched on there I think that are really cool. Number one is that we have a decision in the morning, every morning, on what our outlook is going to be for that day. And some little thing like, you know, how you respond to somebody at a cafe or how you respond to somebody that you interact with, the postman or whatever it might be, really has a big impact, not only on yourself, but also it could have a huge impact on that individual that could be having a difficult time or even a fun time. So the point being is that I think that it is about a choice. We have to have that right choice of, you know, waking up with the right attitude. I think the other thing that you mentioned that I think is really good is you use the word petrol. And for other people in the world, that is like a word that's typical for this part of the world, and in the United States, the word is gasoline.
Yes.
So what really my point is that those types of things are the real subtle differences of our organization, because we do cover the globe and we have people all over the place in all parts of the world. And you can really get that feeling of that just by the different colloquialisms that you'll hear throughout our conversations that we're having today and the conversations that we have among ourselves during the work days.